besties! Today we're gonna be talking about Coachella because I have not made a video about it and it has literally been almost 2 months. Sarah Basco was like, I'm the last YouTuber probably at this point to talk about Coachella. She posted her video like 2 weeks ago from me filming this. I'm convinced I'm the last YouTuber to talk about Coachella. I just needed some time to reflect and process. I also was very busy graduating, but here we are, better late than never. Okay. I also leave for Europe next week, so by the time I upload this I'm going to already be there, but I just really quickly wanted to get my video about Coachella out. If you're new here, welcome. I am Lisette Serrano. I am that girl.
Sometimes, or at least I try to be, you know what I mean?
Make sure you subscribe. You totally should. Like, if you aren't subscribed, I don't know, you're weird. You're kind of weird for that. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Maybe you're here from TikTok, from me being super loud and annoying.
You son of a bitch! You promised me that you would take him over me! You promised me! You're a liar! You're a liar!
Guys, Lady Gaga really said, ha, 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 ha. Hi, here's me in another form, in my YouTube form. We have a lot of Barbie going on. Forever 21, we got it the Barbie collection. So this tube top is from Forever 21. Also, these Barbie rings are from Forever 21. So y'all should definitely check it out, okay? Get some wine, get some snacks, get comfortable, because this is gonna be a little bit of a story time. So, Coachella. First of all, when people said middle of the desert, I thought we were kidding about that. I literally thought that was a joke, but no, Coachella is literally in the middle of the desert. So it was so lovely to figure that out when I got there. We decided to fly the Thursday and we wanted to fly into LA. Palm Springs is like 2 hours from LA by car. But the tickets to get to Palm Springs, like to just fly directly from JFK to Palm Springs, were like $700. So we were like, we are not about to do that. Let's just fly to LA, book a bus or rent a car or do whatever we gotta do and then get there. I had class that day, I remember, and I also had to film some TikToks for Parade. You can use my code Lisette Serrano, get some money off. I had a brand deal with Parade, so I had to like film some TikToks pre-Coachella, some TikToks at Coachella, and take some cute Instagram pics. I wanted to take the NYU shuttle from my dorm and take it to campus so that I could take the train from campus to meet up with my sister, because we were going to meet at the Canal Street station. So that didn't happen because the shuttle driver saw me with my luggage and drove away. And I was like,
Hey, I like don't want to walk 20 minutes. Like, can you please like not do that?
even the truck behind him was honking at him because the truck behind him saw me there. And he didn't care. He just went about his merry way, and I was like, so we end up having to walk with my luggage. It was super vulnerable, but it was fine. I was like, whatever, getting some exercise. We get to campus, waiting for our bestie to get there, my friend. And he got there like, I think around like 5-10 minutes after. We were still like pretty early on time, but it's just like me and my sister are Colombian, so we're like, we know you gotta hurry up to get to the airport. We took the train. It was a nice chill ride on the A, had its time. Then we had to take a shuttle to get to the airport, and that shuttle was $10. So I was like, why do I have to take a shuttle to get into the airport? I'm already here. I already rode to the stop. What am I doing here? At this point, me and Jason, my friend, we're like, yo, what are we doing here? Like, why are we actually going to Coachella right now? Like, this is crazy. And he's like, I don't know, girl. And then my sister's like, yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. And we're just in disbelief. But you know, at this point, it's getting a lot more real. We're like actually heading to the airport. We were talking about it, we were hyping it up for months. But at this point, we are actually going there. We get there relatively early. Jason thought he lost his wallet, had a mini mental breakdown. It was in his bag the whole time. I was like, yes, Jason, get your wallet. We still have like 2 hours to spare because it's a domestic flight, so you don't have to do a bunch of like crazy loops to get there. So we get past everything and then we're like, we're hungry, let's get some food. We were like, yo, there's this Italian place right here. I just saw this dude with mozzarella sticks on his plate and I was like, I gotta be where you're at, buddy. Like, you know what I mean? So literally we go there spontaneously because I saw that plate and I was like, let's just spend a shit ton of money on our airport food because why not? I had some bomb mozzarella sticks. I had a mule. Yo, I love a good mule because I've just never had that experience of drinking in an airport. So I'm like, bro, here, now is the time. We eat our food and then my other friend in need and her friend Camila, we all figured out we had the same flight. So we're like, OMG, let's like meet up together. So they get to the restaurant that we're at and then Need and Jason, I think, end up like getting burgers somewhere else. And bro, I had a bite of Jason's burger and I don't know if it's just because I had my mule, but that shit smacked. Like, it was so good. And I was like, damn. And I was just getting more and more hype because like I've been drinking and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna see Bad Bunny in like 24 hours. This is crazy. We left at 9 p.m. landed at like 1 a.m. LA time. I want to say like 12 to 1, like somewhere in that range. And at this point I'm like, yo, we're like actually here, like we're in California. And I had never been to the West Coast up until that point. Like I've never seen that side of the country. So I was literally like, bro, this is kind of lit. I kind of digging this vibe. Meanwhile, it's 1 a.m. There was a shuttle that picked us up from the airport and then took us to our hotel in Los Angeles. We got a hotel for just to have it for like 2 hours. We really were like not trying to sleep in that airport. I think also LAX has some rules about sleeping at the airport. I'm pretty sure we like saw a sign. We get to our hotel, we sleep, aka I shower, Jason showers, my sister showers, and then I'm like, I have too much excitement. We're all like talking about Coachella and we're like, oh my god, it's tomorrow. Like this is crazy. Like I can't believe it. Oh my god. Slept that night maybe for half an hour. We hear our alarm for 5 in the morning and we're like, okay, so I'm gonna take our bus to Palm Springs so that we can Coachella it up. I think our bus was gonna leave at 7, so we got to the stop like relatively early. We had time to like get breakfast, so we were in like the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And honestly, I've never been to Los Angeles, but when I got there and I was like in that area, it looks like Disney World, kind of like it looks like Disney Hollywood Studios. Like Hollywood Studios did a good job of like replicating what's going on in LA, at least in that area. Like I said, I haven't been to the other areas, so I imagine it's different, but at least that part, like Hollywood Boulevard, I think it's what it's called. I'm so sorry, West Coast people, like please don't kill me, I don't know. But I really liked it. It was so cute, but it was like so trippy, and it was also like 6 in the morning, so there was like no one there. I felt like I was like at a Disney park with like alone, and I was like, is Mickey Mouse about to pop out? Like what is going on here? We got coffee from this place, I think it was called like Coffee and Tea or something, and it was so good. Oh my god, the coffee there is so good. Like something about the ice in Los Angeles, they like shred it and everything, and it's like these tiny little pieces. It's so oof. Don't knock it till you try it. We're waiting for the shuttle. We see all the girlies in their Coachella fits. Everyone looks so phenomenal. It's like 7 a.m. Everyone still has so much energy. We're cracking jokes. We're talking. Oh yeah, we're on the bus and then it's like an hour left. And I'm like, I'm gonna just do my makeup now just so that I don't have to worry about it later. I finished on my makeup and then we get there. Conveniently, there was a liquor store right at the stop. and then also right across the street there was a CVS. So we had like, we got our essentials, we also got some liquor because we were just planning to pregame before each festival day, just knowing how expensive the drinks were gonna be there. We knew everything was gonna be super overpriced for no reason. We knew that the food was gonna be overpriced as well as the drinks. So we were like, let's just eat before. I've never been to In-N-Out, so I'm like, let me break that In-N-Out virginity. So we did that.
California is not walkable. It's not walkable.
I saw a 15-minute walk. I was like, nice. I love a 15-minute walk. I love walking. I'm a New Yorker. I'm a true New Yorker. You know what I mean? Walking, and it's like the desert, as in there's just sand all over here, and then here is like a highway basically. And then there's this super shady bridge to get over where there's incoming traffic coming from underneath the bridge. And I was like, what? I'm like, what do you mean it's not walkable? Like, that's kind of crazy. We walk on the super shady bridge, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die before I even see Bad Bunny, and it's not gonna be good for me, okay? Also have our wristbands on, so I'm like, I really hope that no one jumps us right now because we look really vulnerable. We're walking, so it's like very obvious that we're not from there. So someone might, like, you know, take advantage of that. I'm sorry, that's like my East Coast coming in. I'm like, someone is gonna see us, steal our shit, and murder us. That thankfully didn't happen. We get to In-N-Out. I thought you guys were comparing In-N-Out to Shake Shack. I'm sorry, girly pop. I compare In-N-Out to Wendy's. I think it's better than Wendy's, but it's not Shake Shack. Like, I'm sorry. I imagine there are other burger places on the West Coast that are fabulous that you guys should be comparing Shake Shack to, but In-N-Out, like, I was like, it's giving Wendy's. Even the vibe was giving Wendy's. Like, I was like, am I in a Wendy's right now? Is this a Wendy's?
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's drive-thru.
Everything was good, but it's not Shake Shack. Respectfully. So we ate pretty well. It was a good meal, and I needed that meal because I didn't realize I wasn't gonna eat for the rest of the day. For a Puerto Rican man, yeah. You decide to Uber back because I'm like, I'm not walking. I'm not doing that walk again. I got a sign from God. I'm like, I'm not doing that walk again. Okay, we're gonna Uber home. We're gonna Uber to the hotel. This hotel, bro. This hotel. First of all, we got our room like way earlier than our check-in time. That was our concern, was that we weren't gonna have a room to get into because our check-in time was at like midnight on Friday. And I'm like, I'm gonna be perreando to Bad Bunny at midnight on Friday. So what do you mean? So I was like, am I gonna have to change in like a casino bathroom? Like, what's going on? Agua Caliente Resort and Spa, I'm pretty sure is the name. And also it was a shuttle stop, so it was like super convenient, which if you're going to Coachella, I definitely 100% recommend making your hotel a shuttle stop, because you are gonna be very tired by the end of the night, and it is so nice to just ride the shuttle, go home, and realizing your bed is right there, like it's footsteps away. Whereas if you are to make your shuttle stop somewhere else, you're gonna get to your shuttle stop and then you're gonna have to lift from where you go. You're already so tired. Like, it's just overall better to make it a stop. And this hotel was so bomb. There was a casino. It was like, I need to go back. Nice pool, like everything was just, oh, there was a balcony. You could see like the whole desert. Like, it was crazy. So we drink. You know that rule where they say try not to pee if you only have to pee a little bit?
That doesn't apply when you're drinking alcohol.
I had that rule and I drank and I had to go to the bathroom, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait till I get to the festival just so that I'm not peeing, considering I am preparing myself to stand all day to see my husband on stage. So I get on the shuttle I'm with my sister because Jason left something upstairs, so Jason had to come back downstairs to ride the shuttle behind us. The shuttles were like back to back, so it was like there was never not a shuttle coming. I see a bathroom and I'm like, oh, slay, because at this point I'm like, okay, I think I gotta go. And my sister's like, okay, like maybe there's a bathroom back there. I go there, the bathroom is not opening. And it was like, oh, maybe someone's in there. So I'm standing there, just like everyone is looking at me like I have 5 heads, and I'm like, huh? And they're like, oh, that bathroom doesn't work. And I'm like, what? I sit back down. My sister's like, did you go? I'm like, no, the bathroom is not working. It's not open. Yet there's a bathroom sign on it that tells me that it should be. But I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I can hold it. This can't be a super long drive.
This was a 40-minute drive.
On the shuttle bus, 40 minutes of my bladder being so full, bro. There's also no service because it is the middle of the desert. So I'm just on here like, when are we gonna get off this shuttle? I can hold it. Hopefully I don't get a UTI, but I can hold it. I can hold it. I'm a strong, independent woman. I can do it. I literally was like, I have to pee right now, girl. So my sister gives me the water bottle that she was planning on using. It was plastic, okay? But she was planning on using that so that she didn't have to spend a bunch of money on a water bottle. So I just like, you know, pulled down my pants and my sister's covering me and I'm just like, I am trying to pee and nothing's coming out. That's some context for how pee shy and poop shy I am. At this point, it's like the type of pee where you gotta pee so badly that your stomach starts hurting. It's like, I felt like Rue in that one episode. You know, when she's like, Ken is too depressed to pee. It definitely wasn't that bad, but like, just to get some context of how I was feeling. My sister keeps like trying to check when we're getting there, and like to get our ETA, but as we know, it's in the middle of the desert, as we just learned. So she's searching, but it shows like a million different Coachella valleys and a million different ETAs. So we're like, we don't know which one. And we're just trying to bank on it being the closest one just so that I don't throw up. I really didn't want to be dropped off the shuttle in the middle of the desert. So there's just like no options for me. And, you know, I keep trying to pee, it's not coming out. So I'm like, I'm just really gonna have to sit and suffer. Finally, we get there. I shit you not, it was like 30-40 minutes. Because there's also a bunch of traffic. It's Coachella day 1. So it's like everyone and their mother is on the streets of Palm Springs right now. But finally, we get there. I get off, I tell the man, where is the nearest bathroom? He's like, there's porta potties right there. I hate porta potties. I literally zoomed to get there and I pulled down my pants. I pee for 2 minutes straight, y'all. And not like 2 minutes, it's getting less. Like, it's like, it was giving like the Niagara Falls, like as it's falling down. I was like, I really had to pee. And my stomach like felt so relieved after I pee. We met up with my friends. Like, it was great. It was lit. I had a fabo time. First thing we want to do is take pictures. I had to take pictures for our parade. Use my code. And took my bomb pictures. That took like maybe like 5-10 minutes. I just wanted to make sure they were really cute, y'all. And we run to Dochi because I love Dochi. I really don't want to miss her. We get there, Dochi's lit, the crowd is weak. Me and Jason are the only ones vibing in here and we're like, what the hell, y'all? I also didn't have water. I was like, I didn't even care. I didn't buy a water bottle. I'm just like listening to Dochi. My name is Dochi. I just feel the vibe that like people were waiting for Bad Bunny. But I'm like, girl, can you give my girl Dochi like some energy? Give her something to work with. That was the theme of Friday, was people were just not giving the other artists energy except for Becky G, because it's like the same audience kind of, because reggaeton. But it's like, you know, people were kind of hyped during Pusha T, but like other than that, Burna Boy, people were like weak and like Gorillas. I didn't like Gorillas that much, not gonna lie. But it's like, I was still giving them something to work with, because I'm like, you're an artist. Come on, like I'm gonna give you some energy. You're here, you're at Coachella. DJ plays Just Wanna Rock, and guys, that's my song. Right when I heard that, I said, damn. Like, I'm from Jersey, so it's like Like, it was so lit. Oh my gosh. After Dochi, Jason's like, I'm leaving, I gotta see K Tronada, and I'm like, that is so fair and real. However, I have to stay, so I will stay here alone. And me being, you know, me being little me, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk to everyone and their mother, make friends with everybody, form connections, build friendships. We're all here for Bad Bunny. Talking to this really nice guy, and also his girlfriend was so sweet, and then he was there with like 2 of his friends, so we're all just like talking and vibing and like having a time. That guy's girlfriend gave me some of her cashews, and I hate cashews, but I was just like so hungry. Also at this point, like the security guards know that people are gonna be there all day, and I guess they didn't want a lawsuit, so they're like, okay, we need to give these people some water. So they gave us like room temperature water at first, but then if it came in a can, you knew it was cold. So it's like you always wanted to get the can. Oh my gosh. No, girl, you know it's about to be ice cold in this bitch. Pusha T was after Dochi, so I'm vibing to him. I knew more Pusha T songs than I expected. Like, he was like pretty good.
Get a boy, come on, let's go. Buy a bitch a richer meal. If she like meats, let no nigga claim.
The only problem was that he was having a lot of technical difficulties. Like, he just like kept trying and like, you know, like the sound was off, or like a mic would cut off, and like the same thing happened during Becky G's set as well. Like, they were just having issues with the mic. Mercury retrograde. This was literally the first day of Mercury retrograde. So Pusha T finishes his set, and then at this point I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to see Becky G again, like dancing in the mirror, singing in the shower. You guys don't understand, I love her because she literally like was a pop singer for like a sec, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a reggaeton artist, and honestly I respect that. She came out, also her fiance like just cheated on her, so I was like, I know mommy is about to hit, like She also did a tribute to Selena. And it was so good, like, oh my god. And then shower, bro, shower was crazy.
I don't know, there's just something about you. Got me feeling like I can't live without you. Up inside, like the 4th of July. Whenever you're around, I always seem to smile. Dancing in the mirror, singing in the shower. Come on. La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-da.
When I wake up, think of you again. You are my homie, lover, and friend. Like, girl, she's crazy. So yeah, she finished her set, and then the people I was vibing with, they end up leaving. And then at that point, these 2 girls behind me are like, we're gonna follow you because we're trying to get more in the front. I'm like, totally, girl. We're gonna work together as a team. So we're just like moving through people, just slithering through, trying to see Bad Bunny. But we get to a point where people are like, yeah, we're not moving. And I'm like, that's so real and fair. And then these girls were talking to me. They were so sweet. I have a picture of all of us together because I was also vibing with 2 other people during Becky G, and we all ended up becoming like this huge friend group on Friday. And they were like, how long have you been here? I'm like, I've been here since Dochi's set. And they're like, girl, what? And I'm like, yeah, have not eaten. I'm so crazy and quirky. So they're like, oh my god, we gotta get you to the front. I'm literally singing all of Bad Bunny's songs. I'm singing his features at this point. Like, I'm like, I know this man. I was in his 0.01% of listeners. Like, I am a stan. I've been listening to Bad Bunny since I was a junior in high school. first of all, my dad showed me Bad Bunny. I listened to him at the salon. Like, everyone can just, I was with him before Siempre came out, like, for context. Like, I wasn't with him for, like, his iCloud era, but I was there. I started listening to him, I think, when Mayores came out, because that's how I discovered him. Becky G. My plan is to just annoy everyone in this crowd to the point where y'all have to leave. And joke's on you, I don't shut up. So, good luck staying here with my big mouth.
Guys, what's the name of our podcast?
What's the name? What's the name?
En español.
But it's in English.
Okay.
Non-Spanish.
Non-English. Speaking non-English.
Subtitles.
So literally, me and these people are vibing. We're being super loud, talking about Bad Bunny, and then, bro, this security guard. They did this all weekend because I was like barricade for the first 2 days. The third day, I didn't have anyone that I was like, I have to see you up close. But like the first 2 days, bro, Rosalia, Blackpink, I'm like, I have to be in the front. I'm so sorry. This dude, this security guard, literally, I want this job so badly. He would spray us with a hose, and we looked like freaking sardines, and we're just like, yeah. Give us the water. Because it was so hot. It was like 95 degrees, and it's the desert. Like, y'all, it's for real, the desert. Like, it's not a joke. Like, it's like sand is everywhere, bro, and it's hot. The sun is beaming, and I'm like, bro, give me some water.
It's like so hot, and at this point I already took my picture, so I'm like, let me go on makeup for Bad Bunny. Like, let's just be quirky and different and crazy.
So after this Burna Boy set goes on, Burna Boy is so good, bro. Gorillas was after Burna Boy, and I'm so stupid. I thought Gorillas was Glorilla, so I was like so hype. I was so hyped before Bad Bunnies because I was like, we're about to see Glorilla, like it's about to be crazy. And then everyone was like, girl, what are you talking about? I was like, Glorilla, like I love her. I said I love her, and then they were like, her. I was like, it's a band. Like, I felt so stupid. I was like, so it's not Glorilla? And they were like, no, girl. So literally, I like find that out, get so disappointed. Oh, they have Tormenta featuring Bad Bunny. That's why I know one song. Bad Bunny came on during their set to sing that song. He's so annoying, bro. He literally wore like a mask to like cover his face. And I'm like, we know it's you. We know it's you. Don't worry. We know you're here. Like, but I don't know. I'm like, we know what you look like. You're good, Benito. So after Gorillas, I'm like, I've been here since 3 p.m. I gotta sit. Because if I don't sit, these dogs are about to fall off. So I sit, and this girl, who is white, is literally at the barricade, and I'm like, okay. I'm not really paying mind to her. I think her boyfriend was Latino, so I was like, oh, I guess like he's a fan and like you're being forced to be here, because she looked mad as hell, and I was like, you're at Coachella. I don't know. I hate when people bitch and complain when you have such a great opportunity. Like, being here is such a privilege, and you're gonna bitch and complain about it. Like, for why? Girl, what? You know how many people would kill to be here? And we're here, and you're being a jerk? Like, why? The security guard tells me, can you stand up? And I'm like, huh? Okay, I'll stand up. Like, what the hell? I'm not trying to get kicked out right before Bad Bunny. And literally, I stand up, and then I'm like, why do I have to stand up? And then the girl is like, you're literally touching my leg right now. Like, you're leaning against my leg. And I'm like, honey, it is a pit. But I didn't say that because I was like, I don't want anybody to kick me out. Not when I've waited this many hours. Your body is gonna be on somebody else's, okay? And I literally would always preface when I'm around people, I'm like, I'm so sorry if I just touched your butt by accident. Like, I swear I literally just can't move my arms. And then people will be like, no, it's fine, we get it, it's pit. But it's like, bro, like, I'm literally sitting down because I've been here since 3 p.m. and then I get up, and one thing about the friend group is that they were mainly Aries placements. I'm an Aries Venus, so it's very fiery energy. So they were like, what did she just say to you? And I'm like, she told me to like get up, like she told the security guards, like that's why I'm standing now. And then they're like, imagine, like they're so ruthless, bro. They said, imagine not having sazon. And I was like, y'all gotta chill because I am not trying to get kicked out. And you know, at this point, they're like really coming for her. But she called us annoying. Like, she was like, well, it's because y'all are mad annoying. Y'all are mad loud. And it's like, what did I say 5 seconds ago? I'm gonna be so loud and annoying that one of you has to leave. So if you don't like it, you can leave, Miss Girl. You can go to the back. Back of the line, bucko. It was so unserious. I was like, respectfully, we're like waiting for Bad Bunny and you're like kind of killing vibe. They're roasting her and her boyfriend is just standing there and not saying anything. And I'm like, damn, not even your man's defending you. I didn't say that because the second you bring up someone's man, that's when they're like, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be that crazy. I just want to see Benito. So literally, I'm just thinking that and I'm like, damn, I feel like, here's my conspiracy theory. I think the boyfriend was a huge Bad Bunny fan and was like, I'm gonna just let these girls talk because if I yell at them, if I say something, this security guard is gonna kick me out and I really have to see Benito. So I think that he literally dragged her to see Benito and she just like did not want to. And yeah, bro, like I'm like, damn, I'd be mad too. I'd be mad as well. Lights go out. Bad Bunny's there. I saw these girls with a Spaniard flag and I'm literally like, El Apagón is about to be so awkward for y'all. Vibing, we're having a fabulous time. I'm literally screaming the entire time. And
pero es que ya nadie compone ninguna talento que vivimos en conciencia, son las emociones. Feliz como ha venido donde este cumpleaños.
Lo llevé para la escuela, todo el mundo tratando de salir se fuera, así que me lo fila, nadie se me fuera.
Jackie Morena, Jackie Morena, Amor y se llevó con premio y cabrón y fue.
Ustedes pagando para irse a virales, yo pegando temas sin hacerle promo. Quiero que venga y me trabaje, tengo el bicho bien parado y quiero que tú me lo bajes. A mucha gente no le gusta mi lenguaje, pero que se joda ese pueblo que lo trae. Perreo, perreo, toda la noche perreo. Antes que se apague, que opinen de la otra. Que nos fuimos a lo loco y yo quiero saber dónde están las solteras. Yo quiero saber dónde están las solteras.
Ojitos Lindos plays. And I feel like he did Ojitos Lindos for me. And he went through the crowd for Ojitos Lindos for me. Because there was a guy that I was dating last year who sang that song to me at a bar. And sometimes when I would hear that song, I would think about him and I'd be like, damn, that sucks. You ruined the song for me, didn't you? But now, this is the memory that I associate with that song. He's real, y'all, and he's kind of tiny. Like, I was like, what, you kind of tiny? Like, that's so crazy. And then I have to take the shuttle. I'm looking everywhere for this shuttle. I don't see it. I have no way of getting home other than the shuttle because Lyft is $250. So where's the shuttle? I'm walking around looking, asking every security guard. One is saying to go this way, one is saying to go that way, one is saying to go there, one is saying to go there. So I'm literally like, does nobody know where the shuttle is? I'm like, how the hell are people supposed to get home? So at this point, it's like 1 a.m. and that's when the set ended. And I remember they said that the last shuttle leaves an hour after the final set, and Bad Bunny was the headliner. So I really had to find this gold. And I'm looking, and then I see this guy. I hear him. He goes, "Where's the shuttle?" This boy was so sweet. We trauma bonded that night because the both of us were looking for the shuttle. And I'm like, oh my God, are you taking the shuttle too? He's like, yeah, my friends like just left me. And I'm literally like, your friends left you alone? Because technically I wasn't left alone. I was just alone the whole day because I wanted to see Bad Bunny, and I made that choice. So we're asking all the security guards and just getting the same result, people not knowing where it is. So we're like, bro, what the hell? We end up having to ride like this little bus cart thing to get to where all the shuttles are, because one security guard knew where we were supposed to go. They were just talking about how, oh, you guys need to follow the yellow line, not the blue line. You need to follow the yellow line, not the blue line. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, I don't see either. And also my portable charger was dead, so I was like, I can't call a Lyft either. We get to the shuttles. Finally, there was one final shuttle bus there because it's almost 2 a.m. at this point, so it's been an hour. We are the last people on this line. So if we didn't get there, like within the last like minute that we got there, we would have been stranded.
How can I not touch you? How can I not caress you and give you all the love in the world? You're just so cute. You're like Garfield.
Get home, and I walk in, and literally everyone's like, you have a huge smile on your face. And I'm like, how can I not? I just saw the love of my life. I just saw him up close. He's a real person. Next day, I was like, I want more of a pink look. So that's exactly what I did, because it was Rosalia, Blackpink, it was Charlie XCX, 070 Shake. The person I had to see was Flo Milli and Flo Milli Slade. It really is that girl. 70 Shake, like it was like, I don't know, it was like, where are the blinks? Like, what's going on? Y'all aren't gonna wait. I know y'all are crazy. 070 Shake, I got really close to her too, and I love 070 Shake. I have time to get some food, so I get this lemonade. Bro, this lemonade was $15 for a little cup. $15. I buy it. It was super good lemonade. Was it worth $15? No, but it was really good. Right as I'm leaving, I hear, I run to the Sahara stage, and I'm like, I literally need to see this song. Like, it has to happen. I'm so obsessed with that song, like, for no reason. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some food before Charlie. So I'm like, okay. That didn't happen because Charlie was starting. So I was like, I guess I'm not eating again. This is what happens when you put all my top artists. Everyone was so pissed about the lineup. Like, they were like, that's like not good at all. And I'm like, these are all my top artists. Charlie's set was crazy.
Sorry that I missed your party. I wish I had a better excuse.
It was like this 30-year-old woman. This woman. She was there, okay? She was a woman, okay? And literally, she only came for Charlie XCX, and she just turned to me. She's like, she's so fabulous, isn't she? Like, she's so fabulous. And I'm like, I am so obsessed with you. Jason somehow finds me in the crowd. Like, literally, I was pretty deep in there, and he found me, and I was like, Jason, what's up, bro? Like, get in here. So we're just like vibing to Charlie because the both of us love Charlie so much. So we're literally like,
Tell me what you want and I'll give it to ya. Coachella, what the fuck? Do you realize I could have been the one to change your life? You could have had a bad girl by your side. You could have had a bad girl.
shortly after Charlie was Miss Rosalia.
Porque les digo, porque les bailes, porque les digo, que les dijeras, cógela y córtala, y ya, cógela y córtala, y ya. ¡Robas! ¡Eres tú!
This girl during Rosalia that was like, "Are you a singer?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I can tell you're so good," and I'm like, "You're drunk." She was so drunk. I was not singing. I know I sing, but like, girl, I'm screaming.
Este loco colado, menos arriba y abajo. El campeón.
Fuego por la calle.
She brought out Tokisha, and I love Tokisha, y'all. I freaking love Tokisha. Tokisha said nips out. After Rosalia, all the Rosalia fans started leaving and all the blinks started coming in. Every time that someone would say something, she would literally look in the camera like she worked that camera. Blackpink goes on. I'm like vibing. Once again, don't know what they're saying. During Blackpink's set, I was like, I'm gonna pass out. So I left. Slithering through the crowd, just trying to get out, and it was impossible. Obviously, Blackpink is headlining, so I'm literally like, all the blinks are just there, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, I just gotta get out. Like, I'm gonna pass out. I get some quesadillas. They were phenomenal. Severely overpriced. I find Anid and Camila. They're sitting like on the grass. I'm eating right now. Like, are you sitting? She's like, yeah, I'm sitting like right by this art piece. And you guys are gonna show you what it is. This dude literally goes,
I keep trying to describe whatever the fuck that thing is.
Jason came because at this point Blackpink ended their set and we were planning on seeing Labyrinth. I remember the girl in the Blackpink crowd telling me and Jason, you can't miss Labyrinth. Like, Labyrinth is crazy. Like, girl, like, okay, like, I'll see Labyrinth. And we were planning on going, but we were so tired. And I said it as a joke. I was like, oh my god, what if Labyrinth brings a day and they sing all for us? Like, that would be so crazy. Calvin Harris was actually the last performer, which was odd because I thought Blackpink was the headliner. I was like, okay, I'll see Calvin. Like, I love me some throwbacks. So I'm like, I feel like mentally I was gonna go home, but then Anita was like, girl, like, you're in your 20s. And I'm like, don't tell me that. I met you in the summer. I was obsessed with that song in 7th grade, like, for whatever reason. Feels like now I'm on the outside. It was so healing. It was like a rave, but it was like throwbacks, and I was just having a good time. And then I'm like, yeah. Tell me why we're leaving. And there is a huge yellow sign that says shuttles. I promise you that was not there the day before. I felt so gaslit in that moment. Like, nothing any man has ever said to me ever can compare to how gaslit I felt when I saw that huge yellow sign that said shuttles, and everyone's telling me it was there yesterday. I'm like, girl, when? So 3rd day, I was like, this is my chill day. I'm gonna do some festival type stuff, walk around. I'm not gonna be barricaded today because it was like Blink 182. I don't listen to Blink 182 like that. I ended up buying merch. I got this really cute sweater, and I also got the Coachella t-shirt. Got it oversized. Y'all already know. You already know what song was playing while we were waiting for merch. I saw Kali Uchis, and I was just like having a fabulous time. I felt like I was on cloud 9.
That you ain't a friend to me.
to Willow and we're like vibing. Willow brought Jaden, and I love Jaden, guys. Like Sire, Aries, oof, that's mine. Then I didn't really care for Blink 182, so I was like, okay, I gotta see A Boogie. Star Tender play. Ooh, never go with no marriage. Ooh, don't think they understand me. Me and Jason were pretty tired, so we were like, let's do the color wheel. So we walked around that. It was like so crazy. It was kind of trippy, you know. I was like, damn, if you're on drugs, like this is probably insane. Yeah, that was my weekend. Thank you so much for watching this long story time. I so greatly appreciate you being here. Subscribe if you're down. You totally don't have to, but like if you don't, you're kind of weird for that.
Goodbye. Thank you for tuning in.